With Suziness Designs, and you are looking at me coloring with my Painterly Peacock brush, one of my magical color changing brushes for Procreate. And I just want to let you check it out and see my new brush. I haven't put it in my shop yet, but it will be out there on Etsy before too long. And but right now I do have some other color changing brushes out there. And and also I have a VIP group, and if you're in my VIP group, I do have some free brushes for those who are in my VIP group, and they're pretty neat too. I have a train going by. Let's see. But depending on how much pressure I add, the stroke gets narrower and fatter. So if I do it real heavy stroke, it gets even larger. Every time I let somebody color with these brushes, they just have so much fun. And I hope that you'll give them a try, because I know you're gonna love them when you try them. They're addictive, man. I mean, I just could color all day, and they're my brushes, you know. In fact, that's what I do. I sit here and play with these darn brushes all day long. They're just fun. It's fun to see what you can do, and it's instant gratification because you can create something so pretty so fast. You see how I'm creating lots of layers. Every time I color with one, it's like, oh, I like what I just colored, and I don't want to lose it, so I don't wipe it clean. Sometimes I'll just do a 3-finger swipe and clean my the thing, and sometimes it's just hard for me to part with something I just created. I'm thinking I'll never be able to create that exact same thing again. And that's what I love about these things. It creates this real, everything looks like art. I mean, it's just, and it's just magical, I think. I really think it looks magical. How fast you can just color something cool. I mean, it's hard for me to wipe that clean because I like the way it looks. Yeah, see, it's just hard for me to part with some of these things. You can just do little taps. And you just swipe and put a little, if you keep the same amount of pressure and don't take if you don't take your pencil off of your iPad, then you can keep it all one hue, and then so it can look almost not one color, but all in the same color scheme, instead of having the rainbow. And this thing is set to change with every stroke. Oh, isn't that pretty? Just so pretty. See, it's hard for me to want to color over it. And then I love all the texture. And this, it reminds me of Van Gogh a little bit too. Does it remind you of that? That's what it reminds me of. Just the, the swirling and the movement. That's one thing about that was one of my favorite compliments from when I was back in college, and this is like in the 90s. One of my teachers said that I had a lot of motion in my painting. And I always liked that. I thought that was cool that he thought that. I do like all that movement. It really does have a lot of movement to it, even though it's just a solid, even though it's just a regular